So I'm going to introduce you as S-Luv, Vina, and Zed Trilla. I like Alonzo better.
Do you want to be Lorenzo?
I'm going to be Zoe. They know me Freeway Zoe.
No.
All right, so I'm going to introduce y'all like this. All right, JJ. I'm here with two special guests, S-Luv, Vina, and then you got Zed Trilla, the black gorilla at the end over there. You know, myself, Zoe. And today on the podcast, we're going to be talking about fathers and mothers situations in the household. I want to first get Vina's take on this. We're talking about disciplining. What is a good time and the right time for a man to step into a child's life and start disciplining? So you want to answer it?
I would say, I wouldn't say no boyfriend, but let's say if you did have a child by this new person that's stepping into your kid's life, I mean, I feel like to an extent, you could keep that door open, you know, especially depending on like, if it's a situation you can't handle within your kids, being a single mom for so long or, you know, whatever. But I would just technically say, whoop his ass now. No, but I mean, it just all depends on the type of person, because if you gotta really watch somebody whooping your kid's butt, then maybe you shouldn't even be dating him. You know, so it begins with like, you know, trust.
Right.
You know, I don't know. It's kind of hard.
S-Luv, what is your take on that?
I would say it has to be. I don't believe in nobody with my kids.
There we go.
Let's just say that. But
do you whip them? Can I ask you that?
I don't whip my kid. Like I have before, but it's only because now it's time for you to not play with me. Like I let you slide. Like as far as school, like when it comes to school, yeah. But like I feel like when you dealing with somebody who really love you, respect you, they not gonna think to even whip your kids. It's like, why do you want to whip my kid? Like, I don't know. The type of person I deal with, I'm just speaking on what I know.
Right.
He's gonna talk to him, discipline him, and just let him know, like, look, this is what you need to do. You don't need to be doing that. Your mama love you, respect you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a conversation. It's never. He don't even tell me like, you need to go and whip his ass. He don't even tell me that. Like, it's just like, go talk to him. You know, you teaching him. Like, he's molding him into the man that he needs to be. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like nobody needs to be whooping my kid. Like, even if I say like, go whip his ass, he gonna be like, what?
But are you talking about like, because your son is what, 10, 11?
11.
And my son is like 6, you know? Like his biological dad isn't in his life, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's certain barriers to that. Like for instance, like my son is like, okay, well, you're my brother's dad, so who are you to me? You get what I'm saying? So, and my son had behaviors since too, like getting kicked out of daycares and all type of other stuff. So I would personally say, like, if you don't whip your own kids, then don't whip mine.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Then it gets to that point, you know? But as far as like we needing structure in the household, sometimes it takes a man to really discipline. It might take a little ass whipping. You get what I'm saying?
I think on the back end too, I think like you saying like your child is like kind of like he don't do nothing to cause to get a whipping. You get what I mean? You can kind of like talk to him and straighten him out. You get what I mean?
He can.
Yeah. Okay. Got you.
Like with me, he think like he want to play with me. Like he, you know, because I'm real cool myself. You know, I don't want him to think like that I'm gotta be so serious all the time.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? You can be yourself and you can fuck up sometime, because I did when I was a kid. You know, but it's like as far as discipline don't always come from whooping a child. I was getting my ass whooped and I'm like, okay, you whipped me, all right. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just happened so fast because you ain't finna just beat him up for 5 minutes. So it's like it's almost pointless. Like in my household, you're gonna discipline, you're gonna sit, you're gonna talk. That's just what it is.
So like a new age kind of like, you know, it's not come from where we come from. Like, no, you need to whip that kid, get the belt. It's more like, hey, sit down, we talk. You get what I mean? Like, figure out what you're doing wrong so we don't do this again. You get what I mean? But at the same time, like, how do you introduce like this situation to your son, like, hey, you know what, he's gonna be moving in with us now, or do you feel like it's a process? You get what I mean? To where y'all can get that trust for each other to move in and be like, hey, you know what, I'm not telling you to call him dad, but you know he's gonna be around, so you show him the same respect like you would show me and stuff like that. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I ain't never had to have a conversation. I feel like I let my son grow into it. I didn't want to sit there and be like, this what this is. Like, I didn't want to do that. And like with him, he didn't even want to meet him at first. He was like, let's see. I thought it was gonna be like, because he was like standoffish. Like he wouldn't come if he was there, and I'm like. You acting like these other niggas, like ain't you know what I'm saying? But it's like he was like, I don't want to meet your son, cause I was so in. I was like, you know, you can meet my son. You know, I want you to come around. But he was like, nah, not yet. Like, you know, like, it's who you deal with. Like it's really who you deal with. Cause you'll get a man who want to meet your son, so you can feel like so you can look at him like, oh, he fuck with me. Yeah. That doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean nothing.
Right.
But he probably really wanted to see where you guys was at before you even introduced him.
Exactly. Respect that though.
Like, you know, but at the time I was like, why you ain't talking to my son? Like it was just I was tripping, but I'm like now I'm like it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
So Zed, how do you feel like coming into a situation to where it's just like the father has to come in and play that role? Like what do you feel like the boundary should be at with that?
I dealt with it a little bit, you know, in small context. You know, I was dealing with someone that had a kid, and I kind of had the same approach. Like I didn't want to meet the kid like right away, you know, because I didn't know what me and the mom was gonna, you know, become. Right. But you know, as time, you know, progressed and stuff, we got cooler and cooler, and you know, she had a daughter, so you know, like we locked in, you know, but it was never a situation where like you got a chest. You know what a daughter is different. You know, you don't need to chastise. You know, and I have boys, so you know I always have respect for her and stuff like that. But you know, I would do small things, but I wouldn't say playing the father role with her. Like her mom had a sweet deal. You know, her dad wasn't in her life, but you know we was cool. It wasn't nothing too serious. But as a father dealing with that has a mother. I mean, as a father to kids that's with a woman that's dealing with another man, you just want to make sure, like, bro, respect. You know what I'm saying? And you want to make sure your kids respect another man too. You don't want your kids to be sitting there going off on no grown ass man talking about, oh man, fuck you, not my real dad. Right. Hey, look, bro, underneath this household, I'm dad. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, bro, when my kids is over there, I'm expecting there's somebody running the house for bro to protect them. Right. You get what I'm saying? So y'all show him respect, bro. Like, you don't need to be disrespectful to no grown ass man. And you know that shit puts you as a man like, hey, look, I'll fuck with you, but your kids is disrespectful. Yeah. You know, we're gonna put you in a bad situation. Right. So you know, it started. You know, as a father, hey, make sure your kids have respect for another man. Right. You get what I'm saying? Like, hey, whatever him and your mom got going on, y'all respect that until it's over with. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, bro, that's all we got is respect. Right. He don't need to put his hands on them. You know, and my kids don't need to be disrespectful to him.
So I got one more question. How would you feel about another man whooping your child if him and the mother is not married?
Take me.
Yeah, get my bail. Get my. Well, they don't get bail for murder, huh? Yeah, bro. I ain't playing that shit, bro. Honest to God, bro.
Because you're an active father.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Let's be clear. Yeah.
So
I ain't no deadbeat, bro. Like my kids, they know, like, oh, this they dad. You get what I'm saying? I ain't no nigga that just fly by night. Right. No matter what goes on between me and their mom, like those my kids, bro. Yeah. And that nigga's dead without question. Like I had to shoot a red eye out to Oklahoma before, man. That shit, like
allegations almost had somebody underneath the alligator, you know. So
on God, bro.
Yeah,
that
man, shit. It was really crucial to me because like how you were saying, like your daughter. I love my sons to death, but my daughter, that's everything to me, and I want them to go to hell. Shake hands with the devil over that. You get what I'm not even thinking. You get what I mean? Right. And when she told me that, man, the next flight, Oklahoma, I'm here. Like, hey, we need to come here and sit at this table. You get what I mean? But also, I think too, as a stepfather and as the father, your kids need to see you and him have that conversation, that mature conversation. Because look, I don't want y'all to try to play us against each other. I'm not gonna let you, try to mess up their relationship with your mom because she's not coming back here. But I'm just saying, like, y'all gotta show him respect. Don't be cussing at him. Don't be doing nothing. Because I know how my daughter is. She a little mouthy. You get what I mean?
And you don't want to have to come be hear that.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's what's gonna happen. But at the end of the day, I want, like you said, respect is a big thing. And like how you said, we need to have this conversation, then we will have it. But at the end of the day, I don't think, like right now, I'm at the stage where I'm comfortable with another man whooping my children. Yeah. Because I know, like, that situation, they're getting married. So, I mean, like, but at the end of the day, call me and then I'll figure out something and their mama figure out something.
Usually, like, bro, like, when my kids was younger, I used to whoop them, bro. Right. I seen something that says like, bro, you release like certain chemicals in your kids when you whoop them because it's like fight or flight. Yeah. You just releasing that hormone inside them. Right. And it makes them chemically unbalanced, right? So it's like, damn, all right. So, now that they older, bro, honestly, I could talk to them. Now, don't get me wrong. Just my oldest, he 13 now. So he 14. So he's starting to smell himself a little bit. So I give him a little check here and there. But usually I'll sit there and talk to him. Right. My kids is not bad. They not fucking up. You get what I'm saying? They got a good mom and shit like that. It shouldn't come to a point where another man need to put their hands on it.
Right.
And if it does go there,
they too big anyways for another person that's not their parent.
Bro. Like it get to a certain point where you don't need to whoop your kids.
So let me ask y'all this now. Off the discipline, when did you feel comfortable? Like, hey, I'm gonna go run here real quick. The kids in the room sleep. Like, when did you feel comfortable? Leaving him or leaving the children with the boyfriend, fiance, or the guy that just fixing the table and stuff. Like, when did y'all feel comfortable? Like, hey, I'm gonna leave you here real quick. I'll be right back. Or are you just?
I ain't never even thought about that. I don't even know when I was. I mean, I feel like if I'm comfortable enough to sleep with you and deal with you in that type of way, like I know what you stand for. I know how you is. Then I'm cool.
Gotcha.
He ain't never gave me the impression like I ain't even my kid with your ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
you don't even want to deal with nobody. You like, damn, should I have a talk with this nigga before?
Yeah, if I even gotta think like that.
Well, another thing is too, it's like we have boys too, so we not thinking as far as having girls.
Okay, not having girls.
Yeah.
So that's different.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like shit happens.
No, listen. Yeah. So a woman that I'm dealing with right now, she was just like, you always talk about it, like, you always call the mama, like, where my daughter at? Like, y'all, she with you, right? But she, like, you gotta understand, men do stuff to boys, too. True. And, like, when she said that, I'm like, why would you say that?
Yep. You got uncles touching nephews.
Yeah, for sure. Like, it's just,
like, friends.
It's like, weird now. Like, it's really weird. Yeah.
I don't know.
But like, I feel like me personally, like, cause I have a 6-year-old boy and my son's gonna be 6, and my middle child is about to be 5. So I just talk to him, but I would wait first until I'm actually serious with that person before I'd even leave them. Like, if I feel like, at this point, okay, we moving fast or too slow or whatever the case may be, if I know I want to be with you and it's going to be for longevity at the end of the day, then I want to make sure that I can leave you with my son. Okay. And if I feel like I want to be with you, I'm going to leave you with my son.
When did you feel comfortable, like, you can leave, like, that girlfriend or fiance?
Well, like, two ways on it. Like, with the daughter aspect, like, when I was dealing with a situation, she had a daughter. Like, she was real cautious, like, and like I said, I respect it. It's your daughter at the end of the day, bro. I swear it probably was like maybe like 3 months before it's like, hey, can you go grab her from the school real quick? I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. Like, but she was real cautious, like,
like on the phone, like
she was just real cautious. Something had transpired before, so
got you.
With another situation, so it's just like, I understand, like, but she was super cautious of it. Now on the flip side, like with me, like with my 2 boys, I was comfortable with the women that I dealt with, that I introduced them with, like, these my kids. And like, if you've been around me and know my kids, like, I'm not gonna play about that.
Right.
And I'm not gonna bring. I wouldn't deal with no woman that I feel like, oh, I gotta watch her. Like she gonna be weird around them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know how your nephews is. Like, they ain't stupid.
Right. No.
So you know, like if I'm dealing with some female, she gotta know like, all right, my kids come first. Me personally, I never had to deal with anything. Thank God, to where somebody did something ill against my kids. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like. Because once, like your babies, bro, like your kids, like something with them, bro,
it's game time.
You gonna lose all sense. Like, don't shit matter. So thank God I ain't never had to deal with that. And the women that I deal with, they know, like, we not gonna. You don't want to deal with nobody that's fucking. You gotta watch them.
All right. So, my other question is, do you feel? And I'm gonna start with you on this, Vina. Do you feel that if a man takes on another man's responsibility that he's weak, is he like not a dominant man? Is he a weaker man? Or is he just like, just playing it safe?
No, wait. Are you okay? So basically you're saying like if I'm dating somebody that's taking over,
like
let me ask this question because we had this talk about a week ago, and I guess it's an article somewhere, and it was kind of targeted towards Russell Wilson, and Ciara, and they're saying Russell Wilson is the weak male. He's not an alpha male because he took on another man's child and raised him as if he was his own. So he's a weak male. Like an alpha male would want his own children and start his own legacy instead of playing with a woman with
I feel like that makes a person more manly. Anybody that have that type of that type of mind frame to even feel like someone's weaker than them because they don't want to. Say for instance, on average, it's like probably like 40% mothers that are single mothers, right? You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, it might be a lot of us, right? But so little of you guys. But at the same, I know. But at the same time, it's like there's a lot of good women out there that is really single, right? So it's like, do you want to stop your heart from really finding somebody over another man feeling like, oh, well, you're going to be weak taking care of her with her 3, 5, 6 kids. You get what I'm saying? But mind you, right?
Leave it at one.
But mind you, but look, check this out. But once they start dating and stuff, right? She praises him. Like, you know what? I'm thankful because who would have knew you would have been here or anybody else would have helped me with my kids. So now he's being treated like a queen. His other friends and everybody else dealing with hella bullshit in their relationships. Like, kids don't stop shit. You get what I'm saying?
They sure don't.
So
sometimes they do.
Yeah.
Honestly, sometimes they do.
I mean, it can break you or make you.
Certain men don't want to deal with, that whole dynamic, like, oh, man, with the other father, another child, because the mom could like you, but the kid could be like, man, fuck this, and he ain't my dad. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know, from personal experience, like, if your kids don't like who you with, bro, you finna go through hell, bro. You finna catch hell. And then on top of that, you better hope the mama ain't still feeling some type of way because you finna catch double hell. So
why is it so hard for women to let go of their baby daddies? Like, if it didn't work out with them,
you asking the wrong person.
I'm just okay. Let's y'all look at me. I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty sure you wasn't always like that. So I'm just saying, like, what helped you? Like, all right, now I'm really over you. You get what I mean? Like, certain women be feeling some type of way. Is it because y'all be like, and I know us men sometimes when we get a new girlfriend and like
you guys still string along your baby moms.
Okay, some men string along their baby mamas and feel like, hey, we got something going on, or a lot of guys go back and forth, and like it's hard to kind of like for a woman to be like, you know what, I'm letting him go. Like I don't want to put nobody's business out there, but like, when did you feel like, okay, I'm done with this situation? I don't care if you talk to somebody, because once we move on, like y'all kind of be like throwing shade and like, oh, well, you're not seeing the baby, and go through that little match.
I feel like when a person really start being selfish, like when it's all about you, like I didn't meet you like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So it's like a kid is involved, like you're halfway in, you're halfway out. It's like, okay, it's time to go. Like, because it's not so many men out there, but it's like when you love yourself first, like your every day is like you're happy. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, I care about my energy.
Okay, got you.
Because I don't have to put that on my kids. And I'm this type of person too. Like if I'm angry, sometimes I gotta just hold my son. Because that's just what gets me going, you know?
Right, okay.
I don't know.
What about you?
On the flip side, you really just get tired.
Okay.
Like you gotta really, like I dealt with my baby daddy for like 8 years. So, and I was putting up with whatever.
Okay.
Because I loved him, so I was just
like,
was
younger,
you know, I was younger,
right.
You know, straight out of high school. So
okay,
I was just like, I don't know, you really just gotta get tired. It ain't even about the kid no more. It's like you just gotta be.
Is it the game, the promises that we make? And I'm gonna say us because as men we do make promises, and we as men feel like, you know what, that's our baby mama. Some of us, but. Like, that's our baby mama, she not going nowhere. You know what I mean? I know I always got like a spot or a place with her. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Until we see like, damn, what? Facebook. Like, where you at? What the?
Yeah.
Hey, where you at? No, this nigga. Man, where my son at, man?
Yeah.
You ain't called for your son in 2 months. Exactly. What do you mean where your son at? So I'm just saying, like, is it kind of like, hey, like y'all, like. I'm done, man. It's too much for me, and like, hey, I'm good. You know what I mean?
I dealt with all that though.
Like, I'm done.
Mine is selfishness. What? Like when you become selfish, because when I tell you I give 100%, I'm gonna give 100%.
Right.
And when I'm out of here, I'm doing whatever I want to do.
No, I can't really put like fault on the women on this. Like, I really can't. Like,
being selfish.
I'm always like, I'm always supporting this, but like, I feel like women, especially when it comes to that family, like they always try to like, all right, I'm gonna go back. I'm just trying to work this out for the kid.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Like, like, I just feel like it's just like, all right, I gave you a chance, nigga. All right, this is done.
Bro, like, we talked, but see, look, the thing is, like, usually we didn't put so much hurt on them. Like, they like, damn, bro, I'm tired, bro. Just go, bro.
Yeah. You don't want to, though.
They don't want to, but they have to, because it's like, bro, either I'm gonna kill you or you or this shit, like, I'm gonna kill myself. Yeah. Like, this shit is not going to end right. But we didn't build up, like she said she was dealing with a situation for 8 years. Bro, think about, that's a lot of hurt, right?
Right.
So afterwards, it's just like, some women, they get vindictive. That's where, like, we was talking about, like, the child support, or holding the kids back from seeing their dad and shit like that. We see, as men, we see it as, look, what happened between me and you was between you. You don't gotta do all this other shit. But women be so hurt, it's just like, they can only think of hurting you back.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I know for sure, like, in my own personal experience, bro, it's just like, bro, let me go now. Like, you've been separated for some time. Like, you got your situation. I'm trying to move on my shit.
Yeah.
It's
like sometimes you can't even put like, damn, like what the fuck, like damn, you being a dad, you not like, I wasn't going back fucking you and fucking another person, like it's clearly over with,
right?
But like, damn, where we gotta do this tug of war shit. Like I feel like all that hurt that I had caused, like this is my way of like getting back to you. This is my last little jab at you.
Also, do you feel like women be like, okay, now when we do get in these different relationships, we come a little bit wiser and like, damn, nigga, you can act like that with me?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like
I heard that.
You didn't have a job the whole time we was talking. Now you got a job. You quit smoking, you quit drinking. Like, when did you become
100%?
When did you join the gym? Like, what's going on with you? So is it kind of like that too? Like, well, you kind of happy that they're doing good, but it's kind of like, nigga, where was this at?
I said that to my baby daddy when he was working. I'm like, bitch, you can't get a job with me, ho. Like, bitch, I be stressed out, like, but I was happy though.
Right.
I was happy. I'm like,
you be happy for the person, but
I don't know what's going on, but I'm glad. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%. I heard that for sure. Like, oh, you changed, they don't need you. Y'all going out to eat, like, y'all going out to like, bro. Look, it's growth, bro. Like, if I'm doing the same shit at 32, I was doing at 22, like. Bro, that's not how, like, bro, you mature, like, bro, like around 30, like I made
sometimes people miss their, like, maybe you guys was meant for each other, whoever you was with, your big mom, at 22 or whatever, but if you're not where you at in life, it's like you guys miss out on that real connection.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Or is it just like,
it's never.
I have grown as far as I could with you. You know what I mean?
I just feel like I feel like half the time.
Because some people can hold back you from growing. You get what I mean?
True.
That too.
Like you probably wouldn't be who you was if you were still with your baby daddy, right? Probably. Not to say they like anything bad about him.
Nah, Nah.
Bro, because
I'd be beastie than a motherfucker.
No, if you think about it, like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, I started off like, bro, like, oh my God, like, this dude is great. Working 2 jobs, taking care of doing what I'm supposed to do, not going out doing anything.
Right.
Then immaturity set in like around 21, and you know, you start to smell yourself, and you
had a family at 20? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so like, you know, then start going out, start doing other shit, and it's just kind of like, oh, bruh, you can handle your business, but this extra shit is just kind of like, come on, what is it? You know what I'm saying? So like, I felt like I always had that word, take care of your family shit, but at the end of the night, like, I want to do my shit.
My question is real quick. So if, you know, your kid's mom, if you guys would have met today,
if we would have met today,
do you think you guys could have really worked out, maybe potentially got married? Like, let's be honest.
Yeah, no.
Right?
Like, I'm saying, like,
because
right now, oh shit. Right now, hold on, let me say, I gotta clean this shit up real quick. Right now, if I could find somebody, like, I was like, okay, this person is straight and shit, and I didn't have all the other shit going on right now, because like, my biggest thing was I wanted to go out, I wanted to club, I wanted to go chill, I wanted to go do this. I don't have that desire no more. You know, like, that shit, like, I'd rather just go on trips and chill.
Right.
So yeah, that like we had a discussion before, like, a lot of times it be men, like, our dicks be getting us in trouble. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, you want to chase tail, you want to do this and X, Y, Z to the third. You get what I'm saying? That was my problem. Like, during the day, I'm Superman, but at night, I'm fucking Batman. Like, I gotta be out during the night. So that was my problem. You get what I'm saying? Like, so, it's kind of, you gotta be mature.
So since you said that, I'm gonna ask you this: what do y'all think, like, from men, from, let's say, from 25 to 30, like, what do you feel is like our biggest problems, like, relationship?
Let's say, like, far as like 20, like, what do you feel like, okay, I can see the maturity level?
Yeah, like, you know, if y'all was like, you know, like, just say, like, from y'all experience with men, and like, what do you feel like, man, if you just didn't do this, or if you just didn't do that, communicate or something, you know what I mean? Like, what do y'all feel is like, S-Luv, like, start with you, like, what do you feel like, what is our problem? Like, we're trying to figure out what is the problem with the black male, like, the black community of just being in a relationship, being a good man, like, what do you feel like is our problem, our issue?
First of all, y'all need SSI checks.
I've been trying to get one for a minute.
Y'all need to be paid for the stupid shit. But I don't know, men are slow. Like, let me tell you, like, y'all be having, like, some real good shit going on.
Yeah.
Oh God, we talked about this.
I think, like, a man can have something, but you just won't know until it's just not there no more.
Okay.
Literally.
But y'all wanna, it's just,
Yep.
I feel like men get more bitches when they with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's never when you single and looking for these hoes. It's like, then where you come from?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all don't know how to fight
women
that
like
off.
women like what they can't have. So they see a woman with a man, it's just like, damn, he must be doing something right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like,
finish.
Oh yeah, okay, my bad.
Then it's like the type, like, I don't know the type of girl you will have. Like, it's almost like a nigga fucking with Beyonce.
Oh, Jay-Z.
Damn, Beyonce? This nigga got Beyonce?
Yeah.
This nigga got some shit going on.
Right.
I want to find out.
Right.
His dick must be good. He must, you know what I'm saying? Curiosity, like.
Right.
And then men can't fight that. They want to, okay, I'm going to get this bitches. They tucking shit. Y'all know.
Do you think, like, on that aspect, like, of cheating, do you just think, like, we feel like we just gonna get away with it, and it's like that'll be that? Okay.
But see, that's the
y'all
thing.
just want to fuck real quick.
That's it, like, bro.
But then
like,
when y'all
But I had a question. So, like, say for instance, you know, you're in a full-blown relationship, just had a baby, all this stuff, right? So when is it like, okay, you want to start flying out bitches you was fucking before your relationship, or you know, stuff like that? I want to know, like,
I'm not
how
flying.
serious
I'm gonna just say, for me, for instance, I wouldn't fly out anybody but Bernice Burgos. Is that her name?
Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, now if that's somebody I'm flying out, but I feel like I'm in the type of relationship, like, I'm gonna tell my girl, like, hey baby, I think we should fly her out here. Like, you get what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
honestly,
like, I swear I have learned, bro, don't lie to your girl. Like, for real, I feel like, bro, don't lie to your girl. Like, I'm talking about now, I have learned, don't lie to your girl. Tell her, because, like, women, they're so entwined with you. you, they already know what you're thinking. They already know you.
Yeah.
Like women already know the type of men they're dealing with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially if you got to do with money, if a dude who's just flashy and stuff like that, they know what you're into. They know. So she might just put her pride to say, hey, look, baby, one night we can do like a little wild thing, and you know, and just some girl from out of state or somewhere, so we'll never see her again. You know what I mean? Women would be up for that. Rather than, you know, you sit up there lying, trying to be like, oh, babe, I gotta go do this real quick with the homies.
Yeah.
Nigga, why is your phone dead at 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
Why is it on?
Like, why? That's just like me. Like, one night, I didn't lie about it. I really went to sleep. JJ just came to my house and we ended up going to a club. I just didn't text her. I was like, let me hurry up and go. Like, she was like, I just seen you on somebody's Instagram or somebody. Like, you throwing money at the club? Like, baby, I didn't lie to you. JJ just came to the house and I was just like, let me just go real quick. Yeah. Like, I ain't gonna let my boy go somewhere by himself, because I'm thinking like, my mindset, I'm thinking like, if something was to happen, let me at least be there with him. You know what I mean? Because he'll go by himself. You get what I mean? But let me just go.
And that's what a lot of you guys really think. Sometimes you guys don't go out with a motive.
Yeah, I go out. I like to have fun, but also I like to be like, let me watch my homies. You get what I mean? Because certain situation has happened, like to where, like, you know, we need to be there with each other. You get what I mean? And like on the back end too, and I wish I felt bad for women. Y'all be so like, man, why you always gotta be with your niggas? Why? Like, damn, is y'all niggas gay? Like, y'all go out to eat, y'all go to the gym, y'all do that, bro. We just be chilling, like, just be at peace. We just be at peace. You get what I mean? Because we talking about like, bro, like that's just like me and my homies. We be like, do your girl be tripping off that? Like, damn, bro, like, what we do?
But first of all, if you wanna, you said we be at peace.
Yeah.
Your peace should be at home.
It should be.
It should be.
Okay.
But hold on. Let me clarify this.
Yeah.
You know, like when you if we all just sitting here chilling at dinner and shit, we could shoot the shit. You know, we just want to shoot the shit. Let me not say peace. We just shoot the shit.
Yeah.
I could say something to him. We could sit here crack jokes on each other. His feelings is not gonna get hurt. He's not gonna sit here and say, "Baby, do I seem fat to you?" Or, "Baby, like, am I bothering you? Why you sitting here doing this shit?" You know what I'm saying? Like, for guys, you know, like, honestly, guys, we want to go to work, fucking go do something, fucking with the guys real quick. Maybe hit the gym, go to dinner real quick. Come home. All right, love. I'm here, love. Like, what's up? Like, you know, nobody want to be laid up under his girl all fucking day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like dudes really don't.
In the beginning, no.
Like, you know, y'all like us. Like they say, they like us. Like they like their thumbs up their ass. Like,
balance it out. Balance it out.
But
when is it enough time?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Wait,
say what you gotta say.
Okay. No, well, back to what she was saying was, we only do that if we have our intuitions or because you already done shit.
You
know what I'm saying? Because half the time we be needing our breaks too. To be in the house by ourselves, even right after you guys get off work. We still need a break.
No,
you get what I'm saying?
Is being with somebody and you done something already. Because women, boy, y'all do not let that shit go.
Nope.
Yeah.
Don't even take us back at this point.
No, seriously.
Like, don't even take us back.
No, listen.
But it gets better. It gets better. If you got caught doing something, and
fellas, write that shit out. Write that shit out for like 6 years. And then
you get better.
You get better. You honestly forgive. And women do forgive.
Okay.
Like, we forgive. Seriously. We don't forget.
Yeah, they forgive. Just don't forget.
But we start being more lenient. To where it's like you can start being more free outside when you get off work. You know what I'm saying? But I mean,
so how are you with as far as like sharing locations and stuff like that? Like,
oh yeah, if I feel like you,
you got like
share that shit. Don't wait.
Like the whole day.
Don't wait to share it.
The whole day.
What, indefinitely?
Yeah.
Is that what it's
like you want to do?
Okay.
Just to tell.
Yeah, I share my location indefinitely.
Yeah, but I mean,
it ever go off?
Nah.
You start knowing how a person is when you're pregnant. Right. Oh, you don't want to show your location. But now I'm not pregnant no more. Oh, you want to show your location now?
Oh, damn.
You get what I'm saying? So now it's like you guys like to play them games to
we do.
It fucks us up. Like you know what I mean? And then on top of that, we create a better cheater. Sometimes we just need to shut our women. We need to shut our mouths. And really get to the bottom of it and learn how he really moved before we even try to make different steps in our relationships. Right. You know what I'm saying? So
you with sharing the location?
Yeah, but like if you ain't got nothing to hide, like I feel like I ain't got nothing to hide. Like But you ain't gonna see nothing but me at the casino and at home.
I'm just over this shit. Look,
that's love. You want to share location?
I'm not sharing my. I ain't never thought to even do that because first of all, we got iPhones.
Yeah.
You wanna know where I'm at? FaceTime me.
Yeah.
I ain't finna turn the camera. Look, this is where I'm at. Yeah. I'm not doing that because it's all about trust.
Right.
You say
you're not even finna.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm just saying, like so, like if a woman dealing with me, like I feel like, all right, like,
I need your location.
Yeah, if you like you,
I'm FaceTiming you. You gonna turn the camera?
Like I got this certain stigma on me. I don't know why I feel like I just
you don't know why.
So much. Like, I don't feel like she know of my past, so she kind of be like Zarkus, like you know. But I'm like, baby, you gotta trust me. Like you gotta think. Like,
hey, the best relationships is the ones that actually know your past.
Are they?
I definitely
no. Listen, let me tell you something. On God, no. On God,
indefinitely. No,
I would like to leave out.
No. On God, no. On God,
everybody
when women know your past, it's just kind of like, well, you used to do this. I'm just telling you.
Yeah,
like, well, you used to do this, so how I know you're not back doing that again?
Yeah, bro, because I'm at home, bro.
Like, that's the one. That's the one thing.
No more.
Yeah, that's the one thing that men just kind of like, damn, bro. Like right when we think we taking 2 steps forward,
like,
you used to do this. Oh, come on, baby. Like, I'm not even thinking like that. Like, come on, love. My phone really did die.
I know, but like,
my phone really did die.
People ain't just sitting with their phones dead. Though.
I ain't gonna lie.
No.
If my phone died,
phone dying ain't.
Look, I'm finding me.
See, that's like me. Like I'm really not a phone type of person. Like I'll be upstairs, my phone be downstairs. Like I leave the house, I got 20%. All right, cool. Like you gotta think I'm playing music. Like, but I'll tell you, like, hey, babe, like my phone really at 3%. I'll FaceTime you to show you. Like, I'm at 3%, but I'm about to leave in a little bit. Like, nah, it ain't.
Where are you going with a dead phone?
But like,
it ain't even about cheating. It's about why do you have to have a dead phone?
I really don't care about having a phone. Like, bro, I would be at the poker table. I'm like, oh, my phone dead. All right.
Oh God, see that's
understandable.
Yeah, like you got niggas that go sit in the casino for about 6 hours, 5
like
hours,
this nigga,
and leave their phone.
Exactly, like
you know you can't be on your phone anyway at the damn table.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like it's who you dealing with.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like Zoe, now I'm transitioning to be a good guy, so it's kind of like Zoe.
I don't necessarily think of it like, okay, your phone is off for 3 hours and you still at work or whatever, right? But when it gets to the point where I'm like, okay, you left the house at 7:30 in the morning, your phone was charged to 100%. Your phone dead.
She own it.
5 hours later, nigga, who is you on the phone with the whole time? Are you making sure your AirPods is being charged? Is you working or is you cupcaking?
These phones do die fast though.
Is you working or is you cupcaking?
Your phone should die. Your phone should be dead in 4 hours.
I don't care about the dead phone.
Yeah.
I feel like your phone could die, because I know how these phones is, but staying dead is like, nah. And then if your phone is dead, all right, you ain't probably by yourself. If my phone died and I'm with you, hey bro, let me see your phone. I'm finna call. Hey, my phone dead, but this who I'm with. If you need me, call me. Right. You don't know what the fuck can happen.
Can I ask y'all a question? How do you guys feel about a woman calling around looking for her man? And let me say this. Now, if it's an emergency, like, hey, bro, like, I really need the phone. But just like, oh, he ain't picking up his phone.
You know.
Like,
I'm not doing that.
Oh shit.
After 2-3 hours.
Like, oh, he ain't picked up his phone. Like, I'm talking not like, oh, they went out, not like they went out to the club.
No,
I'm talking about like pure, just like in general, it's broad daylight. Like, damn, like, bro, it's 12 o'clock in the evening. Like, I ain't talked to him. He ain't picked up his phone. He not responding. Let me call his people and see. What's your thought on that?
I wouldn't.
I never dealt with that, but I mean, I know I've called him before and his phone is in his hand. I just know, you know. But like, if I'm pregnant, hell yeah, I'm making.
Yeah. Like, okay.
My hormones, I'm tripping.
Yeah, okay.
You get what I'm saying? But let it be today.
For like, so what about you?
Let's say like in my bad relationship.
Oh, okay.
Bitch, where you at? I'm calling your mama. Is your son over there? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, you calling her mama?
I'm gonna call your mom. Cause where you at?
Have a shot. Thank you, man. Motherfucker, I'm not a lamb, I'm a goat. You feel me?